We're with Jason Phillips, co-offensive coordinator for the Houston Cougars. Jason, it's been a good season, a little disappointing in with the regular season, but you're coming back to the Bell Helicopter Armed Forces Bowl for the second straight year. How are the Cougars doing offensively?
Well, we're doing fine. You mentioned the conference championship game, and a little bit of disappointment there, but we've accomplished one of our goals, and that's being here, and we're excited to be here.
You have a pretty good quarterback, got some gifted receivers out there, and the running back last year was our most valuable player, Bell. So talk a little bit about the offense.
Well, we've done a great job this year. James Cleveland's come in, one of the receivers, new addition to our team, Case, and he have really gelled. Tyrone Carrier's back from last year, and Patrick Edwards, a guy you didn't see last year that broke his leg, and he's back and had a phenomenal year this year. And we've got another addition in the backfield in Charles Sims. So, our offense is doing really well. We're on fire right now, and we look to continue that success.
Air Force has the #1 pass defense in the country. Obviously, you got the #1 pass offense. What do you have to do against the Falcons on offense with that pass defense?
Well, I just think we need to be consistent and just do what we do. The mantra for us all season is just be who we are and take it one game at a time, and then that's what we're going to do in this bowl game. We're going to stay true to what we do, and I know they're going to be sound in what they do, and we just got to go out and just play hard.
Coach, the Air Force ground game is pretty good. I know you don't necessarily look at the defensive side that much for what the Cougars will do, but talk a little bit about what your defense has to do against Air Force. They like to control that football.
Well, they do, and they do a great job of it. And I think our defense has to be patient. They have to be very responsible for the gaps. And that their running offense is very, very good. And I think it is a concern for us offensively because we know we won't get very many opportunities. So we have to take advantage of the opportunities that we do get.
Right now, your team's a pretty young team. I think what I saw, maybe you have 17 starters maybe coming back next year,
right.
Obviously with the grades and all that stuff. What will you be looking for in the offseason to build this team?
Well, actually, we'll just be looking for those guys to continue to get better. Obviously, there's a lot of areas that we feel we can get better at, and we want to see those guys in the offseason, work in those areas and just continue to get better.
Some people talk maybe that third time in 16 months you played Air Force, back-to-back bowl games, which really doesn't happen a lot. How do you motivate the team for this year's game?
Well, I think they're already motivated. I think just being here is motivation in itself, and I know a lot of people like to talk about the fact that we played them now. This will be our third time playing them in 15 months or so, but they're a different team than last year, and so are we. And looking at them briefly here in this week or so, they're a different football team, and so are we. So, it's a new team for us, and I'm sure we'll be a new team for them. So that definitely won't be a factor in this game.
Coach, this is a pretty special bowl game because it honors the military for the United States and so forth. How does that enter into the preparation? I mean, what do your kids think about it?
I think they have a great deal of respect for that, and I'm sure we have a great deal of respect for Air Force and what those kids are doing. As I mentioned earlier to one of the other reporters, they're a different student athlete. Their life callings are way different than some of our kids. So, we have a great deal of respect for that, and we're looking forward to having a great game and just representing the University of Houston in that game.
Well, congratulations on the season and enjoy the bowl festivities.
Thank you very much.
Coach Calhoun, you're back for the third straight year in Fort Worth. Do you think anything's going to be different this year?
Well, I mean, every time you have a chance to play in the Bell Helicopter Armed Forces Bowl, it's a great experience. We've enjoyed it fully. Our players, our coaches, our fans that have been able to trek down to Fort Worth, great city. The people here at Bell Helicopter put on a great bowl, and we got to go win one of these.
Coach, you're going to be playing Houston for the third time in 16th month. Do you think you have enough film on them?
There's plenty out there, and the part where they're so impressive is just see how good they are at quarterback with Case Keenum. Excellent at the skill positions at wide receiver and in the backfield, and explosive group. Defensively, they run well, they cover ground, and so they're going to be a stern test and absolutely deserving of being a top 25 team.
Coach, your defense is much improved this year. You're the #1 pass defense in the country going up against the #1 pass offense.
Should be a heck of a matchup, and we know we're going to get tested. And yet this time of year when you do play in bowl games, you're going to play against good teams, and we're going to face an excellent offense. So defense, we're going to find out a little bit more about ourselves.
Coach, you're going to be in pretty good shape coming in the game. Your quarterback, Jefferson, I think should be pretty good. And again, you have a very good ground game, #4 in the country.
That's our strength. We've built our program First and foremost, we got fine guys that are going to be great leaders following graduation from the Air Force Academy. We're going to play good defense, we're going to run the ball well, and do a good job in special teams. If we do that, then we got a chance to have a winning football team and go play in bowl games like this one right here.
Coach, very good year for the Mountain West Conference, team in the BCS and so forth. And, all 5 of your losses this season were to bowl-bound teams. So the season hasn't been a total failure. It's been pretty good for you.
It's been a heck of a year. And what it's done, it's given us a chance to even continue to build the foundation that we want to establish at the Air Force Academy on the football part of it. And most importantly, to try and provide some experiences for our guys in regards to leadership that they can carry with them following graduation from the Air Force Academy.
So again, congratulations, 3 straight years in a bowl. First time an Air Force team has done that.
Thank you.